Hello everyone, it's Brett here, Lionheart84, and really this short video is for you, Mike and Joe, in the Exotic Fruit group on Facebook. Thought I'd make this additional short video about the new bed, little raised border that I've put in. It's only a small raised border, it's what I had room for, but I thought it might appeal to you because it's got some plants in that will particularly interest you, and also from a point of view of a hardiness experiment. So I'll finish the border now and put some bark on as a top dressing. So running through the plants very quickly, there's an Ugni Molini here, and this one is Kapow. That's the largest fruited one of the Chilean guavas. Next to it I've put in two honeyberries that I hope are going to cross-pollinate each other. But what I thought you might be interested in is I've decided to experiment, Mike, with my Yuzu, planting that in ground permanently to see what happens. Now it has actually got some fruit on it, you can see at the bottom set. I presume it's growing on its own roots, being a Yuzu, because there wouldn't be much point grafting it unless you grafted it on perhaps a trifoliate rootstock, but we'll have to wait and see. So it's looking pretty good, and I thought I'd get it in the ground now to give it plenty of time to toughen up before October and November. I may decide to cover it with a fleece on particularly cold nights, but obviously the idea is to see how hard it is. Now the plant that's next to it should be fully hardy. That's a Luma Apiculata. Can't remember the common name. It's one of the myrtle family, but I know you've got one, Mike. And then behind that, of particular interest to you, Joe and Mike, will be the fact that I've decided to risk planting a yellow cherry guava outside in grounds. This is probably lunacy, and it's probably going to take serious damage in winter, but this is quite a sheltered corner with a nice microclimate, so I thought it was a worthwhile experiment, as I've got two other yellow cherry guavas, one larger one and one smaller one, so I've got plenty of plants to experiment with one. And again, I might decide to put a frost cloth over it in winter if we get cold spells, just to see if I can give it some protection, but it's doing quite well. There's also a lulo down there, Narangilla lulo, that's Solanum quitoense. That won't survive under any circumstances, but I had a spare space there and I've got about 8 or 10 of them, so I thought I'd stick one in the ground just to see how well it would grow by the autumn. And then finally at the back, these definitely won't make it either. I've got two subtropical to tropical passion fruits. The one on the left is tripartita and the one on the right is adulis, but the main reason I put them out here is just to see if I could get any flowers on them by sort of September, as they've never flowered inside. But more to the point, I haven't got any room for them. There's nowhere to put climbers inside, so it's a bit stupid me having them. So I thought, well, why not just put them out on an outside fence and let them grow, and then maybe I can put some protection on them in winter and there's an outside chance of them surviving. But I've planted all of the tropical or subtropicals on raised mounds with a very well drained soil underneath, and I'm hoping that it'll keep them drier in winter, and therefore there's a chance that they may survive. It's probably not going to be a successful experiment, but I thought it would be of particular interest to you both, as you like to try and grow borderline plants outside like I do. Anyway, everybody, thanks for watching who's watched the video. Much appreciate it. As usual, thumbs up, share, subscribe, and hit that bell if you'd like to see updates on whether or not these survive the winter. Catch up with you all soon. Brett out for now.